Hello, my name is Harrison Pennington. I attend Dexter Senior High School, and I am currently a senior class of 2022. Today, I came to talk to you and inform you about diabetes and what I know. People with diabetes may deal with many pricks daily, whether they are pricking themselves with needles to give them insulin, or the pricks that make fun of them for having diabetes. Having diabetes is a serious disease that causes people to have to give themselves insulin because their pancreas cannot make enough. There are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. I wanted to talk about diabetes because my nanny has it. This has caused her to not be able to do things that people without diabetes can do. Saying this, it is also bad for her blood sugar to get low, causing her to need more sugar in her system. Every morning and night, she sticks a needle in her lower hip. It is not just a regular needle, but this needle has insulin in it. Insulin is needed for diabetic patients because they cannot produce it by themselves. I cannot imagine having this disease, but I know my nanny is strong and is used to doing this. However, there is a lot I do not know about this disease. That is why I hope to further my knowledge about this so I can know more about it and maybe teach my nanny about this disease. I know that insulin can be very expensive sometimes. Insulin ranges from $175 to $300 a vial. Insulin is what keeps diabetic patients alive and going. People without diabetes, like me, do not need insulin because my body can produce it without any trouble. Diabetes is no joke, and is serious. Diabetes can be diagnosed at birth or at any age in a person's life. The main reason people get diabetes is because it's hereditary and it runs in the family. The other reason people will get this disease is because their diet will cause them to have this disease. Their diet may consist of high sugar and unhealthy sugary foods. I remember the day my mom diagnosed someone with diabetes. The girl was in middle school when she got this disease. This shows that this disease can show up anytime in a person's life. Like I said in the paragraph earlier, there are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. First, type 1 is what I will be talking about. Type 1 symptoms consist of urinating often, feeling thirsty, feeling hungry, extreme fatigue, blurry vision, and weight loss. Type 1 diabetes symptoms can become sudden. Symptoms sometimes occur after a viral illness. In some cases, a person may reach the point of a diabetic ketoacidosis, otherwise known as DKA. Before a type 1 diagnosis is made, DKA occurs when blood glucose is dangerously high and the body cannot get nutrients into the cells because of the absence of insulin. The body then breaks down muscle and fat for energy, causing an accumulation of ketones in the blood and urine. Symptoms of DKA include a fruity odor on the breath, heavy and taxed breathing and vomiting. If left untreated, DKA can result in stupor, unconsciousness, and even death. The young child who is urinating frequently, drinking large quantities, losing weight, and becoming more and more tired and ill is a classic picture of a child with new onset type 1 diabetes. If a child who is potty trained at night and dry at night, having accidents and wetting the bed again, this can be a symptom of pre-diabetes. Knowing this makes me think my little brother could have a Knowing this makes my little brother think that he could have a pre-symptom of diabetes because he wets the bed often. I know diabetes runs in my family, so I hope and pray that he doesn't get this disease. However, he is a very skinny little kid. He is constantly eating sugar, drinking sodas, eating candies, and has a bad diet in general. However, type 2 diabetes is one of the diabetes out of the two. A way of managing this type of diabetes is being active, Being active is good for people who have diabetes because when active, the cells in the body become more sensitive to insulin, and there is no cure. And the body will just feel better and look better. For diabetes, there is no cure for the disease. However, managing diabetes, there are tools like blood glucose meters, insulin pumps, and lots of other options to help manage diabetes. Diabetes, one of the biggest symptoms is causing trouble in the eye and vision. Also, diabetes affects your cardiovascular health. So I hope in this video I helped further the knowledge about diabetes and what causes it. Thank you.